This is Doug Vahrenberg and welcome back to another tips and tricks. And this is probably the most important tips and tricks that I've ever done. We're going to jump in here. We're going to show you why I feel this is the number one most important tips and tricks. No, it's not new product we're going to show you today. It's not old product. We're going to show you something. If you've got GPS waypoints, tracks and routes, you need to save them often. My personal recommendation is at least the minimum once a month. I actually do it after any time that I create some important data. Like when I go fish a Bassmaster Central Open, I save that data before I leave the ramp. Before I put that boat on the trailer day at home, I'm saving that data just in case something happens. I've got all my waypoints backed up, saved to a hard copy on an SD card. All you're going to need is a blank SD card, and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, we're here with the HELIX series. This will work for the same thing on the core, like the 800, 900, 1100 series, 700s, 500s. All those are going to operate very similar. You hit your menu button here twice. We're going to come to the master menu. You're going to come to the navigation tab. If you're right here, the nav, you'll see this waypoints, routes, and tracks. Right there. Hit right. We're going to push the up button to options. We're going to hit the right button here, and we're going to come down to select all and. We're going to hit the right arrow again, and then it's going to ask us to export. Delete, export, show, or hide. We want to do the export. So we hit export. It's going to ask us if we want to save them. We're going to hit the right arrow once again to save them. Nav data successfully exported to my MMC SD card. Now, if you want to delete them, you can. But what I recommend is make sure you take that to the computer, make sure you've got a hard copy before you delete. That way you know for sure you have all those. The best way to delete is come over here to setup, and we're going to come down we got to come to advanced user mode first. There we had it in normal user mode, normal, advanced, and we're going to come down and format nav directories. We do that, we wipe all the nav data off the unit, cleans it totally off. If you're getting ready to sell your unit, that's the easiest way to do it. Make sure you export them first, because if you don't export them, they're goodbye. That's why I recommend it once a month at the minimum. If you're creating lots of waypoints, save your data so you've always got a backup to go back to. That's how you do it on the Humminbird HELIX. Now for you SOLIX owners, you're going to come to your home key. This home key right here is going to bring you to this view. When you come to here, you're going to come down here to the Files widget, right there. Under the Files widget, you have Import, Nav Data, Menu Settings, Export, Nav Data, Menu Settings. You want to hit that Nav Data Export, and that's all you have to do to export your nav data. You can't be overprotective of your data. Be sure to back it up. My goal is to do it once a month. I set a date, the last day of the month, to back up my data every month. That way I know I've got a copy that I can go back to if something happens. Things happen, you can lose your data, and if you don't back it up, it's not the unit's fault. I don't care what brand it is, be sure to save your GPS data, because it's very valuable. It took a lot of hard work to get those places. Make sure you save those places so you've got a hard copy. I actually take the card, take it to my computer, save it as a file on there. That way I've got a backup by the days that I saved it, because they're valuable waypoints for me. Thank you for tuning in to another set of tips and tricks, and I hope that helped you learn. And be sure to back up your data. I don't want to hear another sob story that, man, I lost my data. I try to give you all the warnings I can, and this is just another helpful reminder. So back up your data, Be prepared. That way when you sell your boat, you're ready to go. Showed you how to get rid of it. Hope that helped you. Enjoy your time on the water. Be sure to back up that data so you can enjoy more times when you get those new Humminbirds. Thank you, and tune in next time.